What is up, guys? Well, I have to confess, I have a new purchase. It was kind of random. I was out at Sonic's, saw a gun store, dropped in there, and picked up this Taurus G3C. Heard many things about it. You know, they say that it's just as good as a Glock, if not better. I've had a couple of their firearms, and I decided I wanted to pick this up. And so, let's do an unboxing video here. I've not opened it up at all since I bought it. So, well, let's talk about this in a minute. It comes in a cardboard box, not an actual hard case. You know, most firearms, if you buy a Glock, you get a carrying case, a hard case. This one just comes in a paper box. Not a huge big deal. So within here we have, I'm going to just show you as I start picking it out of it. You've got the instruction manual. Of course, some promotion sale items here. Don't forget to activate your warranty. And then we have a lock, as always. Got too many of those things at this point. And we have, that's it. And then everything else that's left in there is the firearm itself and a total of 3 magazines. So they give you, and this is kind of the reason why I really wanted to purchase it, it comes with 1, 2, 3 magazines. Okay, so even though I just took it out of the box, it's brand new, there shouldn't be anything in there. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to check for clear. It's a little hard to tell, but it is clear. So, Taurus G3C, brand new gun, compact. This is my first compact pistol. So, and just to give you a size comparison, my Glock 19, cleared for safe. Okay, size difference. That's how much, there you go, that's how much shorter, smaller this is. So, if you can't indistinctly tell, this has a shorter barrel, the mag well, the gripping is a little bit shorter, and yeah, it's not bad. And the magazine, once you actually place it in there, kind of has like a base plate, so a place for your pinky to rest on. It's not going to be like on some firearms where it's sitting low and you're always pinching your finger or something like that. So I originally got this for appendix carry because I've been carrying the Glock 19 appendix. It's just not comfortable, like moving around, sitting, bending over to pick up stuff. It's just not comfortable at all. This is a lot smaller, a little bit more lightweight. Appendix carry perfectly, and plus I also wanted a firearm that had appendix carry that has a safety, external safety. So a little bit safer for appendix carry. So let's talk about the firearm in general. Feels comfortable in your hand. Feels comfortable in your hands. Sights are pretty much a Glock sight. These are steel sights, though. They're not plastic. It's got serrations on the front of the slide and the rear of the slide. Again, has the external safety, so safety on, safety off. And the trigger is very similar to a Glock. See, it's got like the internal trigger shoe or whatever. You can't actually pull the trigger back without, engage it without hitting that middle part there. The trigger itself, let's see, the trigger itself, It's no Glock. It's got an extremely long throw before it actually engages. That's a lot of play. That's a ton of play. Yeah, let's see. Ton of play. It's very loose. It's very loose. That's what I don't like so far. The break is, let me see. The break is just okay. It's not the best trigger in the world. I think with some work though, maybe polishing the trigger bar, maybe even a different trigger could do that. I understand most of the time when they want concealed carry, everyday carry firearms is usually a long throw. They want to make sure that you're pressing the trigger and that's what you want to do. But I find that all this does is jack up your accuracy, because now you're concentrating on getting all that slack out and getting a nice clean break on the trigger, compared to like a Glock. Well, not a stock Glock, of course. I mean, look how much play is in here. That's all the play. And when you press it, it's just nice, crystal clear, crisp break. This is definitely a little bit. It's whatever. I mean, it is. That's exactly what I expected. Well, let's check breakdown. I've never done a breakdown on one of these before. Similar to a Glock, from what I can tell. It's got the serrations on the slide for the slide lock. Let's try mine. I was just biting my fingernails last night, so let's see if I can actually get these things. Alright, whatever. I'll mess with that later. It's not coming. It is not coming off, but whatever. Oh, actually, there's one guy. It does have rails at the bottom here, so you can actually attach attachments to it if you like. But overall, it's a pretty good gun. I paid out the door $311 for this. $311 for us, and I mean, this will be a really good pistol to dry fire on, because look at this. Oh yeah. That's pretty cool. And so, like I said, I paid $311 for this out the door, and it is Taurus G3C compact. $311. 1, 2, 3 magazines. That is definitely good value for the purchase. Very small, very compact. They stand by their warranties. This would be the second Taurus that I now have, and pretty good, decent gun for $311. I don't think you can go bad on, for sure. I mean, you can buy a couple of these all day. I mean, you could buy probably 2 of these for the price of 1 of these. But I'd much rather have 1 of these over a High Point any day. Any day. So this has been my unboxing for the Taurus G3C. I will do maybe a couple reviews after I shoot a little bit of it. Obviously, if I find some ammo. And I will dry fire with it today and just test it out, do a couple things, look up some of the breakdown videos on how to break this thing down. And once I actually work on the trigger, then I'll do another review or give you guys an update about how the trigger is after I polish it out and work on that a little bit. I would definitely like to get this fixed. Take out some of this damn slack, maybe change out the springs. That's a little ridiculous. And then last, I'll make a video about the appendix carry on it, how it feels in terms of comfortability, leaving a imprint on your clothing and things of that nature as well. So I hope you enjoyed this boxing. Hopefully you found it helpful if you're in the market for purchasing a firearm, or if you were looking particularly at one of these, or just a appendix compact firearm. So if you guys have any questions, let me know, and if not, it will just be another pew pew day. Take care, guys. See you in the next one.